For those of you wanting to pot up a container, we have these great kits which I'll show you how to pot this up. So just like the basket, I've added the basket starter and the first layer of compost into the bottom of the pot. So this is a 100 days of colour bulb pack, and inside there are 5 different bulbs which they come labelled in the pot. So the first things I'm going to put in are these 5 gladioli nymph. Now gladioli nymph is a dwarf version, so not these big showy things that Dame Edna used to throw off stage. These are a nice perennial variety that grow about 18 inches tall, and they flower from June through to the end of August. Don't worry if you're planting them over the top of the one that you've already put in, the plants will just grow round one another. Once you've added another layer of compost, we're now going to add these anemones called the bride, and as you would imagine they're a nice white flower, which is this one and the bottom corner of the stand. Normally I'd soak these for a couple of hours and then they would bulk up before you put them in the pot. So another layer of compost has now gone in, and the next layer we're going to put in are these alliums, which is an allium called Neapolitanum, and to give this more flowering into the autumn I'm going to use again 3 perennials which I'll add as we go along. So the first one I'm going to add is the Heuchera ginger ale. Next I'm adding this digitalis. Finally I'm going to add this echinacea which is called Cheyenne Spirit. And finally I like to put a layer over the top of the compost to just make it look more attractive, and also to keep the water in over the summer months and to stop any weed seedlings coming out in the compost. And here we have the final pot.